Hello guys, and welcome to Daddy Share Space. So today I want to talk about my Festool Jigsaw accessory kit. It goes with my Festool Carvex that I recently picked up. First and foremost, we're going to go over what's in the actual kit. Now this kit costs $279 retail. It comes in this sustainer obviously. And when you open it up, this is what it looks like. Right here on top, these are 5 felt pads. These work with the stick fix base, which is this particular base right here. It has a hook and loop design so that you can put the felt on there, and that gives you the ability to slide over smoother surfaces. So these two items here work together. Next we have the phenolic base, which is here, and this is another non-marring type of base so that if you were working with any kind of delicate materials that you didn't want to have scratched. They call this the hard base, I believe. Next here, we have the dimple base. And this right here is for rougher surfaces. It's going to give you the ability to glide over rougher surfaces easier, simply because of the dimple design. Next, we have the steel base. And right here it has the protective coating on it, but it's basically a metal base or a plastic base with metal sides here, and that helps you to guide over metal, and it helps reduce burrs, or basically kind of gets those out of the way for you when you're cutting metal. So this is a metal cutting base. Next we have the guide rail base. Now this base has 2 functions, but one of them would be to ride on the guide rail. And finally here, as far as bases are concerned, we have the actual angle base, and as you can see it has a green dial here that gives you the ability to rotate clockwise and counterclockwise, giving you the ability to have a positive 45-degree angle or a negative 45-degree angle, which gives you a unique functionality over other jigsaws, which only have the ability to actually tilt the whole base to the left or right at 45 degrees. This gives you the unique ability to actually go to the opposite 45-degree angle to actually cut inside of a cabinet if you needed to. So it's an interesting design. I've not used it before, but you know, it's something that I plan on becoming more familiar with here in the near future. So as you can see here, we have 6 bases that come with the actual kit, and you have the 5 felt pads that go with the stick fix base. So that is what comes in the kit. You also get 5 of these clear anti-splinter guides that come in the actual kit. You get 1 that comes with the actual jigsaw itself, but this is going to give you 5 more. So you do have that for, and what that does is it kind of works like the well, basically it's a splinter guard, so it will help reduce tear out when you're actually cutting with the jigsaw. Finally, this kit includes this circle cutter, and this particular device here, it works in conjunction with the actual guide rail base. All right, and then you loosen it here, and you can go out. According to this is an Imperial version, and stretching it out here. So the last marking here is 59 inches, right? So 59-inch diameter circle. So that would be half of it. So that is the other functionality that you get in this kit. Now, the primary reason why I purchased this kit was for this actual guide rail base. Now I do plan on using the rest of the bases and giving them a shot, but this one here is going to give me the ability to make straight cuts, and obviously this will come in pretty handy if I need to make any circular cuts. Now going over this kit, as I said, is $279 retail. Now what I did and I have my notes here. I actually wanted to see if this was actually a deal, and I don't remember seeing on YouTube anyone going over the actual cost of all the items, so I decided to go ahead and take a look at it for myself. So stating again, $279 for the actual kit. Now when you look, let's see here, at all the different components, we're going to go with the angle base first. Well, first and foremost, we've got the 5 splinter guards that are inside of the case here. A pack of 5 is $13. So we have that. Right here we have the angle base. This is actually going to be a total of $139. And let me just show you how that connects to the actual jigsaw itself. So we're going to pop this up, and then the base just fits in like so, right? And then you lock it down. Fit it in there and lock it down, okay? And then obviously you could kind of, if you wanted to, you could use it as a regular plain flat base here. But it also gives you the ability, like if I wanted to cut on this edge, I can conform it to the edge. Like such here. And I can run along this edge and make a cut. So unique. It's a unique design, to say the least. And you know, as I said before, I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. All right. So let's go ahead and pop this base back off. Again, this component is $139. The actual splinter guards are 5 of them for $13. All right, next, this dimple base is actually going to be $30. And the dimple base, if you go ahead and put the regular base back onto the jigsaw, you could see this is the plain base here, and these actually pop off. So you push it down here and it slides forward and off, and that gives me the ability to put on the dimple base, which slides back, and that's going to give me a smoother ride on rougher materials. So if you have something that's not fully sanded or whatever, textured if you will, this is going to give you a better, a smoother ride on those types of materials. So then again, you push here and slide up. Again, the dimple base is $30. Next we have the metal base, and it's going to go on in the same fashion. Just tuck it in and slide it down like that. Removes, again, for cutting metal. The actual metal, the steel base as they call it, is $23.75. All right, the hard phenolic base, there you go, in place, right? The hard phenolic base comes in at $30. All right, we've got the stick fix base here, which comes in at $29, and the pack of 5 felt pads actually comes in at $15. It's just a piece of fine felt, and honestly, you know, if you wanted to, you could actually probably get some felt from your fabric store and, you know, take this pattern, cut it out, and then you could use those accordingly. So yeah, there's that on there, and that gives you a nice smooth surface to ride on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this off. Now, the actual guide rail base is similar to the actual angle base in the fact that you must remove the base plate and you'll apply the guide rail base. Now, I have a small rail back here. And you know, your track saw cuts along the right side. This is actually going to cut along the left side. So that gives you the ability to make straight cuts with your jigsaw similar to your track saw. And this is the primary reason why I actually purchased the Festool jigsaw. Now finally, let's take a look at this. Well, the price of this particular item here is $32. So you got $32 for this component here. Oh, let's give this a little look here. So if I put this back on, and then I put the actual circle cutter, it just slides onto there like this, and then as we look here, you would actually set your point, and then you would use this to pivot to cut your actual circles. So you would need both. If you wanted to do the circle cutting, you would need both this device here, which this is $61 by itself, along with the $32 base here. Okay, so what does all that come in? Oh, there's one more thing that you may not necessarily consider when you purchase this kit, or if you're considering this kit. And that other thing is the actual sustainer itself. Okay, so the actual sustainer is about, I want to say $64 or $69. All right, so this whole package with all the prices, when I totaled it up, it actually comes up to $436.75 before tax. So at $279, this is actually a pretty good deal. And if you feel like you're going to end up getting multiple bases, or you know, the accessories that are in this kit, I would recommend going ahead and buying the whole thing as opposed to just buying one or the other. Now, if I just wanted the guide rail accessory, it would obviously come out cheaper at just spending the $32. However, I was intrigued with the ability to cut circles, and definitely also the ability to cut angles. So I mean, right there, 32 plus the 139 and the 61, you know, is enough to kind of push me over the threshold to go ahead and pick up, you know, the rest of the bases that, even though these bases I may not use as often, I do have them in the arsenal now in the shop to be able to use if I do happen to be using materials that would require or that would benefit from using them. So anyways, this is my little overview of the Festool Jigsaw Accessory Kit, and you know, just the pricing of the individual components, just in case you decided to just select a few or maybe one for your Festool Carvex. Anyways guys, thank you for taking time to watch the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.